It is Saturday. It is Pride Saturday here in Copenhagen. And what better way to celebrate Pride with the Pride of Faroe Islands? Sissal, hi.
Hi. Hi everyone. I missed you.
I missed you too. When did we see each other the last time? That was after the final. I think you briefly came into the press room and said,
Yes.
see you at Euroclub, but we never did.
I ended up in the hotel with Erica and JJ and the rest of the people who lived there. And I was drunk until 7, and then I had to go with the bus at 8. So I didn't have any sleep that night.
And we are, as you might see, in a hairdresser salon because you have a busy day today. You are performing tonight at Copenhagen Pride Square.
Yes.
And we're excited.
I am so excited. This is like I love performing at Pride. I think it's the best crowd because people are celebrating. Everyone's there to celebrate love and, diversity, and I love it so much. I love Pride.
Yeah, and this whole, the funny thing is, now it's Pride Saturday here in Copenhagen. The last Pride I was at, that was Oslo Pride. I talked to Kyle, so it's a recurring theme to me to talk with Kylie with the beauty blenders.
Yes.
Yes, the beauty blenders. That whole beauty blenders thing. When did that occur, actually?
Listen, I have no freaking idea how that got so big. Like literally, there are users on Instagram and TikTok, just beauty blender fan pages basically, and it was because we were on a live and Mariana was in a dark setting and her face just lit up and she looked like a beauty blender and she said, "I look like a beauty blender." And like since then, somehow, because the four of us, we were very much together and we talk a lot, on the...
No, really?
Yes, exactly, and we still do. We write on a daily basis almost. So I don't know. It was just funny how that occurred somehow. Yeah.
And one other thing that occurred was 15th of May,
Yes.
around 10:30. You have performed.
Oh, 15. Oh, yeah.
Yes. Thursday. You have performed in the Eurovision semi-final. I was in the arena. I'd watched the show. I went from the arena over to the press room to see the finalist announcement. You're in the green room. Yes. What are you thinking at that moment?
I'm peeing my pants and I'm vomiting and I am crying. I'm getting choked by Melanie.
She's not that big. Can she choke you?
Exactly. Apparently she can. And I was... I just remember it was so weird because I had this instant relief, and then after I was like numb. Like it wasn't because I wasn't happy, but it was as if I had been under so much pressure with qualifying because Denmark hasn't been to the finals for a long time, and people had been talking a lot of shit about it, and people were people wanted us to go to the finals. So I think like instantly I was so happy and relieved. So when it had all come down, when we went out to the rest of the delegation, I was like, what just happened? I remember just being like, what? I it was so weird because I was thinking that I would only be like over the moon, but I was somehow like a little bit numb. Like I was just like, oh, thank God. Like, okay, now I don't it's not because I don't care, but that was like my main goal.
I can tell you, in the press room, because I went over, as I said, to watch the announcements, and then I saw some of the other Danish press people, and then this screen came up with 3 countries, Denmark, Latvia, and Ireland. And
yes.
we were kind of looking at each other, like,
these are 3 countries who aren't like supposed to qualify, any of us.
We have a chance in this one. What did you think?
To be honest, when the 3 of us came up, I had like a spark of hope. I did, because if it was me, for example, and Austria and Finland, I would be, oh shit, I know already. And also I was thinking that maybe I wouldn't be, if I was qualifying, I wouldn't be like already the first time, So when that came up and it was the 3 of us, I was like, oh, I have a chance. I actually have a chance. But I wasn't sure at all. And it, you saw how Latvia was. Like Latvia it did very well, and they were so low in the odds. So you never know with the odds, basically. But I was. That was crazy. That was crazy. I think you can see it on my reaction, like that relief of my. Oh my god! I don't think I have ever been that pressured or nervous in my life. Yeah.
Yeah, was it more pressure there than, for instance, in DMGP, because you were also the big favorite in
Yes.
DMGP, and then going to the super final, and was between you three, but the pressure was bigger in Eurovision.
I mean, I think actually the biggest pressure that I experienced must have been definitely reaching the finals. In DMGP, it was also a big pressure because I was exactly a big favorite to win. But as soon as I came to I was also somehow content with, if I don't reach the finals, I'm sure in myself, like I would be okay. And there is a world outside of Eurovision. But I think it was more like I just wanted to prove people wrong. That was like it wasn't even prove myself wrong. I didn't need to prove anything for myself because I have done well and I know what I can do. But it was like I wanted so badly to shove it in their faces. And that's funny because everyone's like, oh my god. And then there was just like everywhere like, Sissal made the finals, also in Denmark. And then when we came 23rd, they were like, oh, she's like, you can never win with these people. So you have to somehow also be sure of yourself. Don't try to prove anything to anyone else but yourself. That's like, I think that's the main thing that I've learned from this.
But you can also take with you, as you say, the first Danish act to qualify for the final in 6 years, and the first Faroese person to be in the Eurovision final. So you will always have that. Does that make you proud?
It makes me extremely proud, and I think it's so fun that somehow I made history. Like I know for some that's that's not like history. Yeah, I made history, and that's fun.
Yeah.
To think about, and I am extremely proud. But I'm also extremely proud of my team. For example, I'm in a delegation. But first and foremost, I am extremely proud of myself. Also because I've been myself all the way through. I have never ever compromised my personality or how I treat people or how I talk to fans and people. Like that's why I'm extremely proud of myself.
That personality has really come through. Also, in a way, I mean, I've done this for a few years now, and I've watched different artists, both representing Denmark and the other countries. And one of the things that I've noticed with you, especially, is the.
I'm funniest. I'm the
of
funniest.
Of course, you are. But what I wanted to say was that the connection you managed to get with the fans by just being yourself was something I haven't seen for a long time. I mean. There are nicknames, as you say, with the whole beauty blenders thing. I wanna pull this one up because I brought you a little gift, sea salt, which is also a thing people call.
Can I eat it?
You can,
It's
but
actually extremely good. Do you want to?
I mean, we could, but it's crackers. I think they will be noisy.
Wait a minute, we can do like an ASMR.
ASMR
Wait a minute,
with sea salt.
Yeah, because these are actually extremely.
Watch your teeth.
Why am I so? This is not working for me.
It's gonna be a meme already, I think.
I'm afraid so. Wait.
4 hours later.
My nails are too long. You guys, I'm sorry.
Well, we will eat them after the interview.
But they're good, actually. They're very good.
They really are. And that's why I bought them, actually. Okay, so.
Like me, delicious, beautiful, tasty, and sea salt.
And blonde.
And blonde, beige. That's like, oh. But I'm blonde.
You're the same. Your hair is the same color as.
That's true. That's true. It's actually, it's blending perfectly.
It's a beauty blend.
Yes, it's a beauty blend of the crackers.
Oh, this is going way worse than I thought. Anyway,
Yes.
Anyway, you're performing
Are you
tonight.
surprised though?
No.
No, exactly, no.
I mean, I don't think I've done anything with you that has not been chaotic.
No, exactly. Or like, oh, did you just say that? Like everyone's, oh no. That's why I'm afraid of the live streams, because that's live. And there have been things.
Yeah.
Yeah, said.
Yeah. So let's move on.
Yes.
To now you are, as I say, performing tonight at Pride Square, and What's new? What's cooking with Sissal and music and new stuff happening?
I mean, right now I feel a lot of pressure when it comes to releasing music because I think also like I should have been releasing music already, but the problem is time and managing life on the other side. When there's not a lot of money in it. If I had like huge amounts of money, I could just work with music every day. But that's not how life works, you guys. But we are working with a lot of great new music, and I think also because the bar is so high, the next song that I am releasing, I want it to be like a statement. And that's why I don't want to just release anything. It's so important to me that it is like the right one. But I'm also doing like, I've been doing a lot of TV in Denmark, and I'm doing something now. I can't really tell yet, but unfortunately that also does that I won't be able to attend certain concerts, and I've been invited to a lot of great things. I'm playing at different, also in Amsterdam, for example, in November.
And we will miss you there.
Yeah, believe me, I will be crying that night because I would love to be there, but unfortunately there are some other things that are a little bit more important right there. But I think the most important thing for me right now is to keep on doing the music because that is what I want to do. I want to play concerts. I want to play at festivals one day. I want to keep doing this. And I really, actually, most of all, want to show people, especially in Denmark, that you can get a career out of Eurovision because it has been so stigmatized for so many years that, like, if you're a Eurovision artist, you won't be anywhere else than in Eurovision world. And I want to combine both of them. You can do. And that's like something that I really want to show in Denmark, like, because it is our own music. Our own. It's not like we're on a talent show where we're looking for our artist career or where people can make us who they want us to be. Like, we are artists. We are music writers and producers who come in. Like, it's something else. It's like everyone else. It's just like a great exposure also. And I think I would never like say no to Eurovision again if that, like, in a couple of years, for example. I would love that. I would pull a Justina. And like, not when I'm 60, but when, like, in a couple of years, I would love that.
As a performer or a songwriter or both?
Oh no, both. No, definitely. Like, I think when you've once been in the Eurovision world, you fall in love instantly. Like, and my producer said that as well because they were never ever planning on being like making music for the Eurovision world. And when we've all been in it now, we're all like, oh my god, I love that season. That is so much fun, and it is just love and chaotic and so much party and happiness and craziness. So I would also love to be on the other side, and I have also talked to the Danish delegation and DR that I would love to help them if they need anything, and I don't know what I would do, be a social media manager or something, I don't know, but I mean, I would definitely love to be in, Eurovision world, but maybe not always on the front.
You can become a reporter for Wavy Blogs?
Hell no. I am so, like, you guys are doing the best of job. Holy shit. For free. Like, that is, like, you guys are amazing, but I wouldn't.
It would be fun.
It would be fun. That's true. That's very true. And also, I think the thing that I would love the most with being on the other side of Eurovision is that I can party. I missed, like, sometimes going early to bed and being... And of course, that's what you want to do. This is a lifetime of, like, an opportunity. I'm not going to go party and smoke and be, like, stupid and ruin everything right before. But when you're on the other side, you can actually go out and see the city. So, for example, every pre-party I've been to and every, like, in Eurovision, I didn't see Basel. Like, I don't know what it looks like. I don't know how Madrid looks like, Amsterdam, or a little bit of Amsterdam. Or London. I've been to London before. But, you go to the venue and to the hotel. That's it.
Yeah, that was actually what I was going to ask you. How were these, because it's so intense, these 3-4 months from, I mean, one thing is, okay, I'm going to be in DMGP now, and then we start with the press thing in the beginning of February, and from that moment, it's on. It's full on. What do you take away from those 4 months?
Nothing can, like, how do you say it, prepare you for what you're gonna go through. Because I thought that I knew, like, instantly I won the MGP, out, press. And I was like, huh? Like, everyone's going to the after party. And they were like, no, honey, that's not it. Where I was like, oh. And then I went to the after party and left after 1 hour because it was like we were dead tired. 10 hours later, we were having a meeting. We have 6 days to fix the staging, blah, 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 all the way. And then there's interviews, again, 3 hours that day, the day after. And then it's like, and it just keeps going from there. And there are costumes, and there is hair, and there is looks, and all of those things. And I loved every single minute of it. Because I think the fun thing is, like, if I went again, I know what to expect ish. So it wouldn't be the same. It would never be the same as the first time. And also, it will never be the same with the people that I met the first time. Because I've been to, I've done musicals as well. And I remember, like, the first time I had an amazing musical. Like, nothing can compare to that experience. Like, it's just as good. It's just completely different. Yeah. It's something else. But nothing can prepare you for it, but just go with the flow. Just have fun. That's literally it. Remember to enjoy it, and I enjoyed, like, every moment of it. I did not want stress about, like, a lot of things. I just went with the flow. I had so much fun.
As you said before, you are in almost daily contact with JJ and Kyle and Mirjana. How did you, behind the scenes, also with the other artists, how did you, feed off each other? How did you help each other out? Because it is pressure. It is a lot of stress. I remember when talking to Kyle, he said that it was too much, and he's young, he's 19. But how did you carry each other through all of this?
But I mean, with Kyle, for example, I think Kyle was, like, people are insanely in love with that man. And I get it. Like, I totally get it. And also, especially, like, he doesn't even just have the young girls. He has the young boys. He has everyone, literally. So I think for him, everyone was pulling at him. And they did that with us and me as well, but not, like, in the same category as with Kyle. And God damn it, he can speak every language. So in Spain, he was, like, also overworked because they couldn't speak to us because we didn't speak Spanish. So he was the only one. So he was just doing interviews all the time. Thankfully, he had his dad as a manager because he was like, he wants to watch out for his son, But I think it's always important to use one another because we're all going through the same thing. And that's something we did all the time. Also, sometimes, like, maybe we compared, like, with each other's delegation, like, how do you guys do it, like, what money do you, how do you, like, and then we were, like, lying, we were laughing about, like, us flying, like, Ryan and me and Kyle going with the cheaper flights and JJ just flying with the best always, but, I was like, bitch, because you're literally a favorite to win, like, of course. But we really used each other a lot, and I'm so grateful for sharing that experience with them.
I remember, there were a lot of fun times, but I remember specifically in London, you remember after the show, we ended up in the lobby at the hotel, sitting there, yes. After the McDonald's raid. Yes. where you were there, and JJ, Adonis was there, your husband.
Yes, husband, yes. He actually called me a couple of days ago, or weeks. He just called me, like, hi, how are you? He's so nice, he's so sweet, and he's turning 30 soon. That old hoe. Yeah.
But you're 30 as well.
Yeah, I know, exactly. That's why it's not funny.
No, but what
you're 30 as well, so we're all 30.
30 plus, yes. Tax plus.
Last year.
Yeah.
30 last year.
Yeah, let's say that. No, but what I wanted to take away from London was that was the experience that not a lot of people get if you are not in the inner circle of Eurovision.
That's true, yeah.
You don't get this is the after party, after the chores that you have to do in a pre-party or everything. You're just sitting there enjoying some food, just chilling with each other, and that for me, told a lot about the togetherness that occurs in the Eurovision community between the artists, as you were sitting there, and what's it been like also to be not only being a part of this whole artist bubble, but also the Eurovision community bubble.
I think the universal, the Eurovision community is like so full of love, and I think like you also have to somehow, how do you say, like sort of you have to pick and choose like which relations you go into, which feed you positively. Because also I also experienced, you know, a lot of how do you say, like negative, like how to do things, like you should do this more on stage, and like everyone has an opinion, and of course like they know, like they're very sweet about it, and they mean it well, of course, because they really want it to be a success. But I think like also, but in general, the Eurovision community has been the most welcoming experience, and I can't imagine like how open you have to be as a person to do that every year with new people, because I was like, this feels so special to me. I feel so special to everyone. I have that feeling that I am special to them because they give me that feeling, and they do that to everyone, and that says a lot about a person, like being that open of a person, to be able to have that much love in you. And I, like, oh my God, like all the vloggers, you know, they have been the nicest, sweetest people. The delegations have been so amazing. Also, like the House of Helvetia. Yeah, like everyone was just, oh, they were so nice, you know. I did not once feel like left out, if you know what I mean. Like, and you can easily feel left out when it's a new
Environment.
yeah, environment, you know. Yeah.
It felt like you as artists made an effort to have a togetherness in all of this, because there is so much pressure from the outside. There is so much happening on the outside that you, all of you, and you especially, also made a big effort to have a togetherness and have a positive atmosphere. Was that important to you?
Yeah, and I think I just do that automatically. It's not something that I feel pressured to do or do it because I have to. I have always been that way with the people that I am in, or different environments. If it's musicals or it's just friendships or friendships with kids, for example, like I do that everywhere I go, and I have always heard that. I'm also the type of friend that like invites different friend groups. Some are like very like, oh, this is one friend group, and I'm like, bitch, get your shit together. Like, why? Like, why not be open to other people, you know? So I think, yes, of course, it was important to me to try and make an effort, especially when I was going to be there for a couple of months. Might as well, you know, get the best out of it. And also, it shows that you always get the love back that you give out.
Give out the love that you want to receive.
Yes, definitely. I really, really think that's because that was my mom who said that to me. Because I was like, I am receiving so insanely much love, more than I could ever expect. Also because I'm the first Danish representative for quite some years to have received that much of attention. And I didn't really understand why, because I didn't feel like I did anything else than just being myself. And she was just like, that's because you are the way you are. Because you give the love, you receive the love that you give, and that's something that I always take with me. Yeah.
Good message on this Pride Saturday. Sissal, I am looking forward to seeing you slay Pride Square tonight.
With another winner from DMGP. I have a guest.
Ooh. We will see what will happen.
Melanie has been involved in both of the songs. That's all I can say. Then everyone knows. Everyone's like, oh.
Yeah, I think I know now as well. Well, Sissal, it was, as always, a pleasure, and we will see each other later today.
Yes.
And maybe someday in the Eurovision universe once again.
We will see each other, definitely. Then I will see you guys in the Eurovision bubble again.
Good luck with everything, and thank you so much, Sissal.
Thank you so much for having me, and thank you for watching this again with this old Eurovision hoe.
All right. Bye.